you're seeing people. All right, you ready? Good morning, Coppermine members. If you don't know who I am, my name is Truet. I'm one of the personal trainers here at Coppermine. What we're going to do today is we're going to start off this week with our daily grind workouts. This week we're going to start off with 3 of them, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and also next week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But after that, we'll have 12 other workouts that we're going to post on Coppermine Fieldhouse website or on YouTube channel, okay? So look out for those. Today for your daily grind workout, I got a lot of inquiries from people from a workout because they have a lot of home equipment. So what we're going to do is we're going to use some of this equipment. We're just going to utilize dumbbells and some body weight stuff. So what I'm going to do is go over first a warm-up, exercise that you'll do for your warm-up. And these warm-up exercises are things that you can do for each workout, prior to each workout, and also you can do them throughout the day, okay? That's why I call them energizing exercises. I'm gonna go through each part of our workout, okay? So, if you're with me, let's get started. The first part of our energizing workout is gonna be neck rotations. So what I need you to do is you'll stand. Your feet are gonna be comfortably shoulder width apart. Hands on your hips, okay? We're gonna go 5 reps in one direction. And be sure not to elevate your shoulders as you do this. And then we're gonna go 5 in the other direction. You don't hear this, but my neck sounds like bubble wrap. Okay, we got one more. Next, what we're gonna do next is what we call a thoracic mobilization. Okay, what we're gonna do is, one palm is up, one palm is down, your arms are parallel. With the palm down, that head will face in that direction. Then what I want you to do is just rotate the palms and turn the head. We're gonna go 5 on each side. Okay. Next, we're gonna do wood chops. We're gonna go in 3 directions. Feet are shoulder width apart. We're gonna go from the front to the side and to the side, okay? Hands above you, look like you're chopping wood. You're gonna come down, come up, a little extension. Go to the left, come up, and go to the right. Down, to the left, reach to the right. Down, to the left, one more, to the right. Next, squats. Feet, they can be shoulder width with the toes turned out. Arms are forward. You're gonna look forward, descend only as low as you can, stand back up. Use a controlled tempo when you do these. And breathing should be at a controlled manner as well. Okay, next, I say things in weird ways. I use too many technical terms, but we're going to call this a quadruped opposite arm leg raise. So basically you're going to be on your hands, knees, and toes in this position. Hope everybody can see me. You're going to draw your midsection in, maintain what we call a neutral spine in the lower back. Upper back, you don't want to have a hump. What you're going to do is take one hand, move it out about a 45-degree angle, opposite leg goes back. Then what you do is you come in, elbow and knee touch, go back out. 5 on each side. Switch sides. Reset your midsection. Opposite arm, opposite leg. You come in, elbow and knee touch. Go back up. Next, Spider-Man lunge with rotation. Yoga people are gonna kill me because I just messed that up. I don't know what the actual name is, but that's what I like to call it. You're gonna get back down in this position again. Hands are gonna be a little closer than shoulder width. You'll be in a push-up position. We're gonna take the foot, bring it almost beside the same side hand. Pick this hand up. Rotate to where the hand is pointing to the ceiling. Back leg is straight. Trying to get your pelvis towards the floor. Place your hand back down. Switch sides. Next, it's called a Mackenzie press up. What we're doing is trying to get a little more upper back mobility, pelvic stability. So what you'll do is, you'll lay on the floor, hands shoulder width apart, slightly in front of the shoulders. I like to point my toes away. Pelvis is into the floor. You just push up as high as you can. Now you want to keep your pelvis on the floor, relax your glutes. Don't tense your glutes. Come back down. Inhale, exhale, hold it for a second. As you press up, get your shoulders down, keep your head neutral. We're going to do 10 of these. Next movement, Supermans or Superwomans, okay? What we're gonna do is have you lay down. Arms are gonna be at about a 45-degree angle with the thumbs up. Point the toes away, head is down. This time you will tense your glutes to lift the legs up, lift the arms up at the same time. And last but not least, hip extension. So we're gonna lay on your back, lay on the floor. We're gonna do both legs. So you're gonna lay on your back. To ensure you have your shoulder blades in a good set position, Arms are going to be out about a 45-degree angle with the palms up. Head is looking up. Your feet are flat. Concentrate on pushing through the floor, using your glutes, hamstrings to get up. It's not a fast movement because we don't want your lower back to do the work. You want the hamstrings and the glutes to do the work. So we're actively stretching the hip flexing area, activating the posterior area. And that are your energizing exercises, or your warm-up that you can use prior to your workout. Next, now we're going to get into the workout. This is a strength training segment. I call it an intermediate because you're going to have to use a little bit more weight. If you have weight, if you're using weight, dumbbells, what we're going to do is we're going to choose a weight that's going to get you to work out between 10 to 12 reps, meaning you should be fatigued between that 10 to 12 rep range, okay? We're going to do 3 sets of each movement. The tempo is controlled, so it's not super fast. It's not like a HIIT workout, okay? It's a strength training movement, strength training workout. Rest periods, if you have a timer on your phone, set your timer to 40 seconds. Because that's the amount of time, amount of rest you're going to take between each movement, okay? First movement. If you looked at the workout, I think we took a picture of it, you'll see it's in sequences. A, B1, B2, C1, C2, D1, D2, D3. The A signifies that we're just going to do that one movement first. The B1, the B2, the C1, C2, that means we're going to alternate. So we're going to go from one movement to the next after we take our rest. Same as the D1, the D2, the D3. That's what we would call a tricep. So we're going to do 3 movements back to back with some rest at the end. But for the first movement, it's a total body compound movement. So you're going to do that one first. It takes a little bit more energy, a little bit more effort. So that's why I'm going to do that one first. And then we take a break, and then we do it again. The first movement, dumbbell squat, curl to overhead press. So choose a weight to where you'll feel it between 10 to 12 reps. We'll start with the 15s at first. With your dumbbell squat, your feet are going to be about hip width apart. Toes are either pointing straight or slightly outward. Dumbbells are held right here at your sides, okay? Chest is up. I'm going to do this in 2 different positions so you can see what it looks like. So what we're going to do is we're going to squat. It's almost like a little half squat. You stand up, you curl, neutral grip. And then we press up in the same hand position. You come down, and then you do a squat again. Press. Just like so. We're going to get 12. As you come up, you can bring the dumbbells up to the curl first, then press. I think I have 2 more, or 1 more. Folks that know me, I can't count and train. Set your timer for 40 seconds. Now, that was set 1. Set 2, 2 options. You can keep that same weight, or you can move up in weight. If it felt a little light, where it felt like I can probably do like 2 or 3 more reps more, then move on to the next weight. If that fatigued you a little bit, you can keep that same weight. Again, this is strength training right now. Three, 2, 1. Back at it again. I'm going to turn this way so you can see what it looks like from the side. It's like a half squat. Come up, press. As you squat, try not to let your knees cave in. Head is forward. Maintain a good neutral spine position. Set your time on 40 seconds again. We got one more set. As you're moving, control your breathing, okay? You should be moving at a controlled pace to where your respiration is controlled and is rhythmic. Or ideally, what you want to do is exhale on the hard part, okay? Hard part for this, other than it being everything, would be the pressing part, okay? So make sure you're breathing normally as you do it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it again. Last one. Stand back here. That's the end of the A series. Give yourself a minute. Then we're going to move on to the B series. B series exercise. We're going to do dumbbell lunges. Superset that with bent over dumbbell rows with a neutral grip. Go over the grips because I'm a little technical. You're holding something, you have 3 different grips. You have neutral, where the palms are facing each other. Supinated, where the palms are facing up. Pronated, where the palms facing down, or somewhere in between, okay? With your dumbbell lunges, you can either do all your reps on one leg and then switch, or you can alternate, okay? We got 10 more seconds. With your lunges, choose a light weight for now because this is what we would call a unilateral compound movement that requires balance and coordination, so you don't need to go super heavy right now. Feet, they're going to be hip width apart, maybe a little closer, okay? As you lunge, don't step and put the other foot in front of each other. Got to challenge your balance. Keep them about hip width apart, step forward, step back. I'm gonna do all 10 on one side. Second set, I will alternate. Three more. Switch. Last one. 40 seconds on the clock. Bent over row. It's a little tricky. Most important thing is you maintain a good spinal position. So I'm gonna turn to the side and let you see how your body should be. Feet are hip width apart, because if your feet are too wide or your legs are too wide, the dumbbells will be out here. So, feet are hip width apart, dumbbells in a neutral position, palms facing each other. Head is neutral, chest neutral. Knees will slightly bend, push your hips back. Set your clock for 40 seconds. Going back to the lunges. As you do your lunges, again, I'm very big on technique and postural alignment. You want to keep your head neutral, so you don't want to look down, look up. You want to keep your chest up, but not so much, because then you'll be hyperextended. The knees will go over the toes, but that's dependent upon flexibility in your ankles. Or if you don't have any knee issues already. So it's okay if the knee goes in line or slightly over the toes. So I'm gonna turn this way so you can see it. That was an alternating lunge. Set your clock for 40 seconds. Who's feeling this right now? I should not be the only one suffering and sucking wind right now. Also, too, if you have any questions on how to do these movements, you can Facebook me, Facebook Messenger me, or you can get on my email address, tepurnell@gmail.com. 4, 3, 2, 1, bent over row. Whew. Whew. Lower back getting smoked. So, if your lower back is getting tired, like mine gets, if I superset like so, it means I gotta do a little bit more work on my core stabilization. That which we're going to get into at the end. Five, 4, 3, 2, last lunge. Also too, when you lunge, or you can do a split squat, anything with one leg at a time, try to start with your non-dominant side or that weaker side first. I think that was swell. Told you I'm bad at counting. Set your clock for 40 seconds. Oh, wait. Any critiques? Any questions? Hit us up on Facebook. Hit us up. Coppermine's Facebook page, my Facebook page. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Ooh. 1 minute. All right, folks, was your B series. You got through that? Good work. This is no joke. Now, while we're wrestling, I'm going to go over the next 2 movements. Next 2 movements, again, if you're unfamiliar with these movements, choose a light weight. Or don't use any weight at first, okay? I'm going to demonstrate the C series. You have what we call a Romanian deadlift or a semi-stiff leg deadlift. What we're going to be targeting is the hamstrings, your glutes, what we call your spinal erectors, lat muscles. Then we're going to superset that with staggered hand push-ups. I have to go over that one. First movement, Romanian deadlift. I'm gonna turn to the side, let you see how that looks. It looks like when we went to do our bent over rows. You're gonna take your dumbbells, neutral position or semi-neutral or semi-pronated. Chest is up, knees bend a little, push your hips back. And stand up. Hips back. Now, Prior to you standing up, you want to tense your legs and your butt. Uh, 40 seconds. Now you staggered hand push-ups. With a staggered hand, this is traditional, hands a little wide shoulder width. With a staggered, one hand is slightly forward, one hand is back. We'll do a push-up, switch hand positions, push-up, 10 to 12 per set. Total, not per arm. So when I do these, I'll do them in 2 different positions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'll also show you in a modified position. I hope that was 40 seconds. That's what we call conventional or traditional deadlift. I mean, push-up because you're on your toes. We'll go modified on the next set. We'll go back to your semi-stiff leg deadlifts. Now when you come down, when you lower yourself, you should feel a stretch from the top where the hamstrings connect, almost to where, not almost, but just behind the kneecap. You're lengthening that muscle, really stretching it. Oops, took 6 seconds over. Let's go. Feel your stretch. Contract your legs and your butt to stand up. It's not for speed. $40 seconds. Now we're going to do a modified position, staggered hand push-ups. Modified. You'll be on your knees. I'm going to turn this way. Even though you're on your knees, you still have to maintain good body positioning. So, you're here. You're going to have to get the pelvis down, This, you tense your butt. Now your feet, you can either put your feet into the floor. I'm weird, I like to point them away. Knees are not too far apart. You can still get it in. Pelvis goes nowhere near the floor. So you don't want to do this. I'll do one more. Like I said, I'm a lousy counter. 40 seconds, one more round. How we feeling? Thank God I wore 2 t-shirts. You do not want to see me sweat right now. It's not attractive. Whew. Also too, I already have ideas on what the workouts are going to be. If you have any ideas of what you want, post them. Send me some messages, send me some examples, send me some ideas. I'll put something together just for you. I'll even name the workout after you. Last one. $40 seconds. I don't know if you noticed that. My first set was a little iffy because my back started to get tight, lower back. Second set, I started to loosen up a little bit more. This was my last set, my back started to loosen up a lot more. Hamstring started to wake up a little bit more. One more set, staggered hand push-ups. 5, 4, 3, 2, either way you want to do them. Modified or traditional. Woo! I counted that time because I was getting smoked. All right, take a minute. I'm gonna have to go out of view for a minute because I gotta get a ball for you. So don't go anywhere. Now, while you take your break, we're going to go over last part of your workout, the core workout. Again, 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps. Tempo. That's how fast you're doing the movement. It's going to be in control. You're going to do a tricep. We're going to roll into 3 movements, back to back to back. Then we'll take a break at the end. Okay? Unlike up here, you did a superset. 2 movements. The first movement, I'm going to do this. If you have a stability ball, you can do this. If not, then I'll show you another variation. With
stability ball. Forward ball rollouts. Now take your hands, interlock your fingers. The bottom of your hands and your forearms are going to be on the ball. Place your forearms on the ball, they're not spread apart. They're about right here. You don't want your shoulders doing more work than they need to. All right. Knees. Push the ball forward some. All right, knees. Knees are hip width apart. Pelvis is forward. Tuck your chin a little. Toes are into the floor on this version. We move forward from the knees. And then we come back. Move forward from the knees. And then you come back. Keep the pelvis forward. All right, next move. Sideline plank. You're going to use the staggered leg position. So I'm laying on my left side. Right leg is going to go forward. Left leg's going to go back a little. Not too far. You will be on the side of your feet when you do this. When you push, you will feel you're balancing and maintaining your body position through the shoulder joint. Pelvis needs to face forward, head is forward. Come up, here. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. I'm laying on my right side. Left leg is forward. Left leg back slightly. Pelvis forward, shoulders forward, head forward. Lift up, arm up. Next, it's a 90-90 ab crunch. 90-degree hip flexion, 90-degree knee flexion. Hands for beginners. Hands here. Crunch. Take a minute break. We'll do it again. Now, if you do not have a ball, you can still do rollouts, or they'll be more appropriately called walkouts. While you're resting, got 30 seconds, I'll show you. You still want to be It's like being in your modified push-up position. Brace with your midsection. Tense your butt. Keep the hands forward in front of you. And then you walk back. Okay? So I'll do the modified version. Toes into the floor. Pelvis is forward. Or midsection is braced. Walk your hands out. Keep the hands in front of you as far as you can. Modified version. Roll into your sideline plank with arm abduction. Whew, this ain't no joke. Switch. '90 crunch. Set your timer for 1 minute, we got one more. Also, I forgot to show you a modified position for your sideline plank. I'll do that on the next set. Woo! How we feeling? I'm catching an abdomen spasm. This ain't nice. I guess I see what I put y'all through. So looking at the clock, seems like this is about a 45, 50-minute workout. Once you get through your warm-up and understand how my methods and techniques when it comes to doing this, you'll roll through this in about 40, 45 minutes. Round 3. Let's go get it. I don't know if you saw this, but if I get fried, I have to reset my pelvis before I start, which is okay. It's best to do that than to just roll through and you feel it in places where you're not supposed to. Modified plank position. Hips are flexed a little. Just a little. You'll come up, keep the knees bent. You'll be in this position. Okay. Again, knees bent, pelvis is forward. Come up as high as you can. Ninety ab crunch. So I showed you the beginner version. Intermediate, hands across your chest, elbows are forward. Advance, fingertips behind the ears, elbows point out. There you have it. That's your workout. First workout of the week. Again, I'll post it up if they haven't been posted already. Again, send me questions, suggestions, anything. Either through Facebook Messenger, my email address, Coppermine, fitness, email, anything. I'll see you again Wednesday. Wednesday, we're going to have something a little bit different, okay? Peace out. Love y'all.